Hey again guys, this is just my opinion, and today we're gonna do straight and to the point predictions for Summer Madness 11 going down September 25th, next Saturday. From what I'm hearing, this event is gonna have the biggest crowd in the URL history. They're talking about 3,000 people in attendance. These type of stages are definitely for the entertainers. Rapping on a high level won't be enough to get the W in most cases. This fact plays a major factor on who I'm gonna predict to win these battles. Even though the card is dope, in my opinion, most of the battles are not that competitive on paper. Not saying there won't be surprises, but as a fan of the culture, this is a pretty easy card for me to predict. So let's get it started. Okay, the first battle we're going to talk about is the Ultimate Madness Finals. For $25,000, we got real name Brandon versus MVP. This is gonna be both of these dudes' biggest look by far. Not gonna lie, I'm familiar with both battlers, but didn't watch a lot of their work. From what I did see, I think MVP is gonna take this battle 2-1. Even though he's considered a URL rookie, dude's seen some stages, hence he has a little bit more experience in this type of environment than real name Brandon. Other than that, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have high expectations from this battle, and I don't see it being that good. No hate, just my opinion. On to the next one. The next battle we're going to talk about is Arsenal versus Lou Castro. I know we don't have to have a storyline on every match, but this battle just screams random for some reason. Even though Castro is coming off of a few good performances back to back, I still got Arsenal taking this battle 2-1. Definitely in a competitive close battle. I really like Castro, but Arsenal is a different monster, and we're talking about Summer Madness here. It's a lot more easier to catch these top tier legends sleeping in one of those small leagues, or maybe in the quiet rooms or the caffeine rooms, the super fights. The SMs, the Gnomes is where they rarely play around, but as I said, I think it would be close, and I'm definitely not betting my money on this one. Okay, moving on to the next battle, we got Chess versus EAZY, the Black Captain. I love this battle, fire matchup. This is, in my opinion, the most competitive battle on the card on paper going into the event. EAZY is coming off of a crazy run, definitely one of the top, if not the top dude from the new era. Arguably didn't lose a battle since the Ultimate Madness tournament, but let's go straight and to the point. Even though I feel like this is gonna be battle of the night, I feel like Chess is gonna stop EAZY's run and take this battle, maybe even clear. 2-1, possibly 3-0. In my book, Chess is one of the best in the business when he's clean, and judging by his last few, I have no reason to believe he's not gonna be flawless. So yeah, Chess 2-1 or 3-0, but I definitely don't see EAZY fall or anything. He's gonna put up a fight, I have no doubt about that. Okay, the next battle on the card is GEECHI GOTTI versus CALICOE. In my opinion, this battle would have been way more competitive in a small room. As I said at the beginning, this stage is for the entertainers. Therefore, I feel like GEECHI GOTTI got the clear advantage going into this battle. CALICOE is the type of battle rapper that doesn't write for the crowd. He writes what he feels like is fire and not necessarily what will hit in the room. Even though CALICOE did the personal shit in the Hitman battle, I feel like that was a grudge match, so he had a lot of stuff to talk about. That's not really his style in my personal opinion. As far as controlling a room with 3,000 people and powerful delivery, I think GEECHI GOTTI got the clear edge on that department too. So I'm gonna go with GEECHI taking this battle in the building 2-1 clear, arguably 3-0. It might be different on the watch back, but I wouldn't bet my money on that either. Also, if you watch my videos, you know that's not how I judge battles. Taking the crowd away from your opponent is a big part of the battle. If you do that 9 times out of 10, that's already a registered win in my book. Okay, moving on to the next one, we got K-Shine versus Hollow the Don. First of all, I want to say salute to Hollow. Definitely a pioneer in battle rap, legend, not debating any of that. But I'm gonna go straight and to the point. As I said at the beginning of the video, judging by his last performances, I don't see Hollow beating an angry K-Shine on a big stage. A K-Shine that's been sitting out for over 6 months after basically being the #1 guy, then experiencing the entire culture, flipping on his ass, pause if needed, after one loss. His last one-on-one battle was Chilla Jones. That was in January, so we're talking about 8 months. I know Hollow battling in Houston is considered some type of a home game, but in my opinion that can hold for 1 round at best. I respect Hollow a lot, but due to all the reasons I just stated, I feel like he's walking into a trap. In this battle, in my opinion, the coin toss can determine the direction the battle is going to go. If Shine wins the coin toss and goes second, I got K-Shine taking this battle 3-0 every round. So let's say 2-1 clear, possibly 3-0. Yeah, I think if Hollow don't do something amazing that we didn't see from him over the last few years, it might get dark, just my opinion. Okay, moving on to the next battle on the card, we got the co-main event, John the Don versus Sue Surf. I'm on Twitter and I'm seeing all your predictions for this battle. I'm looking at the polls. And I know everyone is entitled to their opinions, but so am I. And my opinion is all y'all are out your damn minds. Shout out to Surf, one of my favorite artists in general. I listen to his music all the time, probably know most of his songs by heart. With that being said, I feel like it's borderline disrespectful to predict Surf to win this battle. I'm not saying Surf can't win, anything is possible, but at some point we gotta keep it real with ourselves. I feel like you're predicting who you want to win, and if y'all had to put money on the table, the polls would have looked way different. There's no ifs with John, no question marks. This is a grudge match on Summer Madness. John is gonna deliver and he's gonna shake the building, and a lot. I see a lot of your reasoning for picking Surf to win this battle, and I'm saying things like he's more electrifying. I disagree with that too. I can even argue John is more electrifying than Surf. Let me ask you a question. Does Surf has any round in his resume more electrifying than John's second versus Jackboy? I'll wait. That was in Houston too, by the way. If he does, please put it in the comments and enlighten me, but I don't think he does. Even the 3 rounds from GEECHI are not on that level. And if we're talking material, John always got the advantage for the simple fact that Surf talks a lot about himself, about his accomplishments, as opposed to John that's gonna attack you. He's gonna talk about your flaws, he's gonna talk about your bad performances and history. He's gonna bring up a lot of situations that the culture knows. John knows what he's doing. It's not a coincidence that this dude is walking out with the victory time and after time again, after everybody is doubting him. If you watch my videos, you know I'm going by what actually happens in the culture, not by potential. I got John taking this battle 3-0, possibly 2-1. I think if anything, Surf is gonna take the first. Then second and third, my money is on John, guaranteed without a question. Okay, the last battle we're gonna discuss is, of course, the main event. We got MURDA MOOK versus $3. This battle is not it for me, especially not for a Summer Madness main event, especially not for a big stage. I understand all the history that it was supposed to happen in 2005, and I agree it was supposed to happen in 2005. Mook is one of those legends that pops out every 2-3 years on average. With all due respect to $3, he's not the one I wanted to see Mook face. Even though they are selling it very well on Instagram, we're gonna keep it real. No one was asking for this battle before it was booked. Majority of fans would have preferred seeing Mook versus one of the top tiers from the era that came after him. We already know that a contract for Mook versus Hitman was sent by IRP, and Mook declined it last minute because Hitman lost to Cassidy, in his opinion. Respectfully, I don't buy that. He took Verb after he lost back-to-back battles, then he took Tay-Rock after losing to Daylight. Now he's taking Reed that lost several battles since he came back. Yeah, that's definitely not the reason. My theory is that Mook wanted to test out the waters on a big stage versus an easier opponent. No disrespect. Mook is so strategic, I think he requested this battle himself. Since the battle wasn't on nobody's radar, I wouldn't even be surprised if Mook gave them some type of discount to make this battle happen. Just my opinion. But we're moving off track, let's go to the battle. Mook is an all-around better rapper than Reed, better rider, better angler. But taking Reed in a big stage environment evens out the playing field a little bit, in my opinion. When it comes to translating on stage, performing, and even being relatable with the people, I think Reed got the edge on that department. Also, we all know there's nothing more powerful in battle rap than being the heavy underdog. Of course, it's not what's winning the actual battle, but having the surprise factor can definitely help getting the crowd on your side and gain momentum. Due to the reasons I just stated, I got retaking this bell to the one in the building because I already know MOOK is gonna win the bell on the watchback when you break down the bars. I don't do that, but for people that break down bars, I don't think Reed is on MOOK's level lyrically. For me, as I said at the beginning and all throughout the video, these big stage events, like it or not, the crowd is a part of the actual bell. There is no way around it. Overall, I'm very excited about this event. All the bells we talked about will be streamed live on Caffeine free of charge, so make sure you tune in. This was just my opinion. You can follow me on Twitter for updates and new videos that are on the way. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel and like the video. Of course, I appreciate everybody for watching. Salute to y'all.